Good morning, everybody. So today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. So Spirit's bringing the affirmation forward of, I now do work that I love and I am well paid for it. All right. So I don't really consider me reading tarot cards and doing videos as work. So I feel like that's a hobby and I get paid well for doing it because it's something that I love. It's just a hobby. So I just wanted to spit that out there real quick. So we're going to go ahead and take the clear quartz and the rose quartz off, and we're going to go ahead and reveal the first set of cards. All right. So we have action. I kind of feel like there's a bit of inaction going on in today. I feel like that I feel like it's just a delay moving forward is what I feel. I see the white horse as the yin and the dark horse as the yang. I feel like there may be a bit of balancing that needs to happen. So now we have the Eight of Wands. All right. So the Eight of Wands is that energy of communication is one thing, but it's also the energy of moving forward at a very quick pace. And if you look, the white horse is significantly ahead of the dark horse. So now with the Nine of Cups, this is about being fulfilled. This is about knowing your worth, being emotionally fulfilled within yourself, being happy, just being by yourself, and also about wishes. So now we have the Strength card. The Strength card is that energy of, finding that inner strength through filling your self-worth. I feel like this is a power surge. And I kind of feel like that's why the white horse is a bit ahead, because I feel like we got 8, 8, 9, and 11. I feel like there's a significant energy that is pushing the collective forward when it comes to this amethyst. So this is called a postcard from Spirit. So Spirit is telling whoever picked the amethyst, there's you, amethyst. A rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. It's being pushing you in a direction that's not on your map. Hence, this energy going backwards, like it's this way and everything else is going this way. All right. So be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. So that's what Spirit wants to address with those of you who chose the amethyst. I feel like Spirit I feel like putting some things on hold because they got a better path in store for you. And once you realize that, you're going to move forward. All right. Move forward in a very significant way. So those are today's messages for those of you who chose the amethyst. So let's move on to the clear quartz. All right. So clear quartz energy, we have door to Spirit, number 32. So I feel like 32 is a 5. There could be a bit of a struggle or a challenge connecting, but it's in the upright position. So I feel like Spirit has definitely got our backs. And now we have the Four of Swords because there's a healing happening. I feel like Spirit is telling you to take a break. rest, meditate. That'll help open up this door. I see the 4 and the 5 as a 9. It'll help open up that door to your spirit within yourself. Now we have the 7 of coins, which is the 7 of pentacles. That's about being patient. It's also about going in and meditating and reviewing the challenges that you may be having connecting to spirit. And now we have the Knight of Cups. I kind of feel like, the Knight of Cups is looking right back over at that 7 of coins. So I kind of feel like spirit is telling you, you need to review, rest, take a break, meditate, tap into the spirit because the door is open on a soul level. Review, moving forward, review something. And if you look, the Knight of Cups is looking right over at that 7 of coins. So I feel like we are in the period of reviewing and communicating with spirit, feel more at peace and healing whatever challenges that we may be having. So spirit is saying, dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are also times you might find yourself over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, and the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We love you so, so much. So I feel like that's what you're doing. Reviewing that. You are taking a break and you are reviewing the challenges of being able to give and be more nurturing. So those are the messages for the clear quartz crystal. So let's go ahead and move on to the rose quartz crystal. All right, so the energy is attachment, number 5. So I feel like spirit is telling you, where are you attached at? You need to take off that mask. This is I feel like there's a struggle and a challenge when it comes to something within the darkness that you may still be attached to. And now we have the Hanged Man coming out. So spirit is telling you to take a break. Pause, reflect, gain the enlightenment over what has got you attached, what you are stuck to, what darkness is still lingering. Take off that mask. That's where the enlightenment is going to come in. The 4 of Cups. I feel like there's some emotional discomfort. I feel like that's what somebody is attached to. And now we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is that challenging energy. So I feel like the Hangman is coming in and saying, take a break, review the emotions that you got that is challenging you, that you are attached to, that's causing a lot of discomfort, and take off that mask so that you can gain the enlightenment over what this challenge is and how to release it. So we have spirit message here, spirit postcard. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fulfillment come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know that so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We love you like crazy over here. And I feel like that is perfect for the messages that come through. So those are your pick a pal messages. Thank you for watching and blessed be.